This is what I learned from this episode. Ukuthi if umuntu othanda ukuzula ne yabona nje labantu abathanda ukushaya up and down abantu abangathanda ukuye ekhaya umuntu azazalela izingane lena even ifamily yakhe uthola ukuthi izingane zakhe bayazithola but bayithola le egangeni ingane zakhe umuntu aze ashone ukuthi khona abantu abathi noma sebeshonile then umuntu abe idlozi lelo elizulayo. It's like usashaya umgwaqo but ushaya umgwaqo in the spirit world. Hey, haibo. I was surprised by this episode. Hi everybody, sanibonani. Welcome to my channel. Kamala Muntando Mlete, and on this channel siyasifunde incwadi zethu zesiZulu bese sizala sizoxoxa ngazi incwadi lezi esuke sifundile sixoxa laba abanqenayo ukufunda nalabo abangenaso isikhathi sokuthi bazifunde. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama reality shows. Or should I say just shows? Etha la eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows senzela labo abangenaso isikhathi sokuthi bawubuke lama shows. Siphinde njena ke sikhulume as if some experts in certain issues asuke enzeka kulama shows la. Ngibuke i-episode ya last Tuesday Dloz'lami. I don't do every episode because some episodes are nama repeated lessons. I like doing ama lessons when it comes to that show. It's what did I learn from an episode? And this episode really surprised me. It really surprised me ukuthi indlela ophila ngayo while you still in the physical world affects ukuthi uba idlozi elinjani uma ngabe sewuhambile la emhlabeni. This week we were looking at young people, its siblings, Ukwanele. Not sure if he's the oldest of the three siblings, but Palelile we sure to say we are lost here. Our mother passed away. She was the black sheep of the family, and we are left with the family. Yes, they raised us, but they never forgot to remind us how bad she was, about the bad decisions that she made, and all of that. We all lost to Siswake. Has been on drugs, has gone to rehab. They are just all lost. And they were left with a family house, meaning that they do have a home, but they've changed their home back izindlu like zokurentisa just to make an income and be able to live. And then he goes, the same comes, and the mother refuses to come in the house. And it turns out ukuthi lo mama lona ube umuntu vele ongazwani nekhaya. She does give explanations ukuthi why bengazwani ekhaya. Obviously ekhaya bengaphathekile kahle. Her mother, which is these kids' grandmother, had favorites, and she felt like she wasn't one of her favorites, so she ended up leaving home. So uphilele nje estrateni, one of her kids wamlahla e fire station, so ifamily ithole umntwana imlahlile e fire station. So, but really what touched me about this episode was that at some point she did say, the spirit did say ukuthi akukho okuningi angakwazi ukwenzela izingane zabo, as in akukho okungaka angakwazi ukubasiza ngako, because naye she is busy roaming the streets of the spirit world, if I may say so. Athi uhamba nalaba abazulayo nje abangena makhaya in the emadlozini. And I'm like, khona into enjalo vele. So we are here tonight thinking bonke abantu who have left us baya on the other side can protect us and all of that, and khona Roma the streets. So khona Roma the streets. That really surprised me, and it made sense as to why they are so lost, because abanayi guidance from their mom. It's like uma wakhe, even from the other side, she is still as lost as she was when she was here. And I also just felt like it was the first time a show in Gasisembe where a spirit was not clear in her communication. It was almost like this is really somebody that still needs to grow, even being the spirit. She wasn't clear in her communication. I didn't feel like she took a lot of responsibilities for leaving her children in the condition that she left her children in, almost blaming abantwana bakhe ukuthi the reason ngingakwazi ukuthi nginisize is because and young blamer for what happened to you guys. But who do you blame as a child if your mother left you a fire station at some point and then she died because of the life that she had chosen, and then she dies and she lives with people who are not able to love you because of the way that your mother behaved. It was the first time that I saw something like that, where a spirit didn't take responsibility for anything that she did, and almost like also she wasn't clear in her communication, and it almost made me feel like haibo kanti impilo yethu, the confusing life the life of confusion that we have here on earth, do we not leave it behind kanti if kukuthi, because she was roaming the streets phela, because she says good at home it wasn't a happy home, she wasn't loved and liked by her own mother, so she left wahamba uhlala strat. So if she's on the other side, don't the other gang phela ye family take her in ke bona, and treat her different as a spirit now, and treat her different from the way that she was treated here physically, so that she's able to at least give some guidance to a kid, or it's her choice to be uvanzi futhi lwemgwaqo where she is. It really just surprised me. But another thing that I learned from this episode was when Utembi said, because you know what, amadlozi, they are there to guide us, they are there ukuthi basicelele and release our blessings, but uNkulunkulu still allows and permits and prevents. So it's like a final decision is still with God, and at the end of the day abaphansi might want you to get something, but if God doesn't permit, it won't happen. And she also said ukuthi abaphansi they believe in hard work. They're never really going to just give you ilokuzana amamillion or just lotto numbers and stuff. So they believe in hard work. They might guide you to get that job, they might guide you to start that business or whatever, but they believe that you have to work hard to get where you need to get. They can clear the way, but you still have to walk the way. It really, I like that. I think for me that was a big lesson to know, first to know, because I always wonder about the relationship between amadlozi or abaphansi with God. So that was clarified for me, that at the end of the day, God allows, God permits, and God prevents. So if it's not okay with God, it won't happen. And it also just to learn that, and also to learn what, and they believe in hard work. You know, they, even if they're going to give you things and they're going to release your blessings to you and pave the way for you, but you still have to work hard. So guys, don't quit your jobs. So we're not going to quit our jobs, and we're not going to quit YouTube, because our parents, they still believe that we still need to work hard. But it was a great episode. I felt when the episode was still taking place and Utembi was explaining, I felt like I didn't feel like clarity was there. They were being given so much clarity like the other episode while it was still taking place. But afterwards, when I looked at those kids afterwards, I felt like they felt lighter, and they, for the first time, they were smiling. They seemed like they had clarity. I didn't feel it. And then I had that, and then I had a thought that, oh, by the way, we only see 30 minutes of the show, but system probably stays longer with that family. So there are parts that we don't see. We show they cut it so that they can make an episode. So there might have been some of the things where she was able to clarify certain things to them that we didn't get to see on the show. Because really, by the end of the show, I was worried, did these kids get the help that they were looking for? But afterwards, when they were being interviewed, they looked like they got clarity, and they had a way forward on what to do in order for them to move forward with their lives. So I like that. I really like that show. I like Dloz'lami Ep22. I like Dloz'lami, and I think that whether you believe emadlozini or not, there's always something that you learn from the way that Utembi works. But thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like it. Like the video before uphume. Magothi dislike vele uhambe uyothandaza. Please share the video with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ningakhohlwa nina enthanda Amazulu books. I did do a story today. I did something different today, so just go watch that. Izinyembezi zothando. I did it earlier on today. I posted it ngabo 3. Hey, beng set a prima for December 2022. Not ngingaboni. But yeah, go and watch that video. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngithanda kakhulu.